Hi, grade 1. Today in math, we're going to still use a chart to help us with adding. And I hope that you really work on finding patterns. Today is a lot about finding patterns. So we're going to use this chart to help us find the next 5 numbers after 3. So yesterday we circled them. We're going to do that again. We're starting with 3. We're doing the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 more than 3 is 8. So we're going to start at 1 and we're still going to do 5 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more than 1 is 6. Have you seen a pattern yet? 5 more than 3 is 8. 5 more than 1 is 6. 5 more than 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more than 4 is 9. And I sure hope that you are starting to see, hey, wait a second here. The answer is always right underneath. Have you noticed that? 5 more than 3 is 8. 5 more than 1 is 6. 5 more than 4 is 9. 5 more than 2 is, well, if the pattern is the same, it should be right underneath. Let's find out. 5 more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It did work. 5 more than 2 is 7. Why does this keep happening? Because there are 5 numbers in each row. So what we've done is made an adding machine for 5 more. It's always going to work. This is not like English. If I tell you a rule in math, it's always going to work. So 5 more than 4 is always going to be 9. 5 more than 2 is 7. 5 more than 5 is 10. It's always going to be the number underneath. So 2 and 5 more is 7. If you don't believe me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 5 more is 9. 3 and 5 more. 3 and 5 more is 8. 1 plus 5 more. 1 plus 5 is 6. 5 plus 5 is 10. If you can remember where the numbers are in the first row, then you don't even need the first row to figure it out. If you just remember that the 3 is here, then you know that 3 plus 5 equals 8. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 2 plus 5 equals, the 2 was here, 7. 5 plus 5 equals, the 5 was here. Plus, you should know this, 10. Can you remember where the 3 is? Right above the 8. Can you remember where the 2 is? Right above the 7. Can you remember where the 1 is? Right above the 6. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 4 was right above the 9. I should put all the equals in, but I'm trying to get it done. So if this helps us to figure out what plus 5 is, because there's 5 numbers in the row. What do you think this is going to help us figure out? How many numbers are in the first row? This is going to help us find out what the answers are to plus 10. Plus 10 is really easy. You should see the patterns anyway. All right. So if we start with 7, and we're going to count 10 more, let's see if it works like it did for plus 5. 1 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did it work? Yes, it's right underneath. Plus, there is another pattern that we talked about with plus 10 before. 7 plus 10 is 17. Do you know the other pattern? 17. So 10 plus 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is right underneath. 10 plus 10 is 20. Here's 3. What's right underneath grade 1? 13. We're starting with 6. What's right underneath? 16. Don't believe me? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Plus, it has to have the 6 in it. 16. 5 plus 10 more is, it's got to have the 5. 15. Don't write it that way. So if you know the pattern, you should already know what 5 plus 10 is. Right here. 15. And 8 plus 10 is 18. And 2 plus 10 is 2-teen. No, the 2 is here. What's this number? 12. See, you have to see that there is a pattern here. There's a 5 and a 5 and an 8 and an 8 and a 2 and a 2. Plus 10 is super easy if you can figure that out. 3 plus 10 is 13. 6 plus 10 is 16. 9 plus 10 is 19. 4 plus 10 is 14. 10 plus 10 is 10. Oh, no, that doesn't work. What's right underneath the 10? Equals 20. If you wanted to, grade 1, you could make more adding machines for yourself. See, there are 6 numbers in this first row, so this would add plus 6 more. So 4 and 6 more would be 10. 3, this is an adding machine for 3. That's not plus. 1 and 3 more would be 4. You could make your own, and you could make an adding machine for any number that you wanted to, but you don't have to. It's more important to know what 5 more and what 10 more is. So on the first page, you are going to do 5 more. So you could start with a number 2. They want you to color underneath, but you don't have to. You can just look at the number right underneath. On the next page is 10 more. They want you to color 10 more, but I don't think you have to. 9 and 10 more. You can just look at what's right underneath. But for 10 more, I don't even think you need the chart. You should be able to just look at the number and go, I know what this is. 6 plus 10 more is 16. Okay. Work hard, please, grade 1.